Just to summarize, 12 minutes ago? Oh, 14 minutes ago. Hold on, let me see what the last thing that we got on the stream. Hold on, let me just double check.
Yeah.
Because, God, I need to... you guys are about to hear something weird, yeah. God, I need to... you guys are about to hear something weird, yeah. Weird? Hold on. You guys are about to hear something weird. Because, God, I need to... you guys are... Oh, sorry. Sorry. That's my fault. Hold on. Oh, what the... Did I close my Discord tab? Really? 1 second. Okay, it will not let me watch the stream that we just did.
That's great.
No, it will not. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this? Oh, that's the wrong thing. I do apologize for the setback. Sometimes difficulties happens. And it sucks.
Back on now?
Ask Hurst if it's back on.
It's back on. Hold on.
Alright.
Going in again.
Dope. Alright, what is the last thing Hurst could see? You gotta ask him.
I don't know if he, like,
I hate this.
saw anything.
It will not. It refuses to show me the stream. I don't understand why. It just does. It
I can see it.
All right. Can you? What was the last thing that was on the stream?
I can't see the VOD, but I can see the new stream.
All right. Last thing that was on the stream. All right. There we go. All right. Now, you guys, thanks for telling me. That's really good. All right, just to give you guys a bit of a summary what happened, Ibisis just went to talk about the poison. Alexander had a talk with... I'm sure Alexander's fucking thing got on the stream, because if it didn't,
It should have been. That was not like 16 minutes ago. It was longer than 16 minutes ago.
Yeah, it must have been. It must have been. And, like, the next thing was, like, 20... okay, so Ibisis got like a bit railroaded. Sorry, bird. Now, now essentially, what we're doing now is that Scar basically is talking to Sword, and he basically recollects what happened in the pit. I apologize for this whole shit. Okay, yeah, whole shit, not horse shit, whole shit. Okay. Anyway, now
Those damn farming tools.
That's not what I mean. But okay. All right.
Oh, sexist.
All right. Where were we? All right. Blue. Continue talking.
So I said.
Oh, now the stream. Oh no, never mind.
We were taken from a young age. Forced to fight our tribesmen. Punished for a crime we didn't commit, and bad memories. Yeah, and also forced to fight for the pleasure of upper class.
Yeah, a rich man essentially. Yeah, and you see that he is just like, that's bad. Fighting your own people, that's not good. It's horrible. I apologize. I could never understand. I apologize. I'm just a sword.
Well, some people understand it, some people do not. Some people tend to make fun of it.
I don't sympathize with... I don't understand.
We tend to get through this pain in different ways.
How is it like feeling pain?
It's one of the worst things I could ever have imagined.
I feel I don't feel
I do not
pain.
I do not wish to bring it to someone who hasn't rightfully done something wrong.
Oh, I see. Pain. I don't understand emotion that well. I do understand their excitement because my previous owner was very exciting. He liked to scream and shout at everything. He was like, whenever he killed something, he was just like, "Huzzah! Oh yes, now you're dead!" And he was super weird about it. I did not like that man. He was very weird. But he did have a warrior's heart, which is the quality. Anyway, now, now you, so where do you, so, what year is it?
I don't think that's something he would know.
That's a damn good question.
Oh my god.
I wish I knew. We're in the same situation here.
Scar doesn't know shit, guys. Come on.
Oh, nah. He's an emotional beast.
You see that he is, Jesus Christ. I hope that the stream fucking works tomorrow and that I can watch it again tomorrow. Because otherwise, we just went over a lot of fucking shit and none of it fucking happened. Anyway, now continue. Sorry, my apologies.
Yeah, so Scar is probably like... Yeah, he doesn't really know what the time or year is. I mean, there might be like some lock that he might be able to like see and...
The sword doesn't know that you don't know.
Yeah.
Because why the fuck would it?
Yeah. I would probably say if I knew the year and date. Don't know it. But yeah, Scar's going to continue to, I guess, strengthen this bond he had with the sword. Might even ask how it is to be a sword.
Do you ask it about its background at all? Or, yeah, wait, you ask it how it is to be a sword? You hear the sword respond to you. Well, being a sword is amazing. I get to fly, I get to hit things, and it's cool, it is nice, because, you know, when you hit things, you make them bleed, and when they bleed, they die sometimes. And if they don't die, they go down. There's a lot of pain and suffering I'm guessing they are going through, but it's so fun to just cut off the head of an ogre. Oh, I can't tell you how often I've done that. It's so good. It just ding. Oh, so good. You see,
Scar's going to stop right before he hits, like, I don't know, a dummy or something, and just look at the sword in like a saddened expression over that.
You see that the crystal looks back at you? Yeah. What?
I would not say it's a pleasure at taking someone else's life.
Well, I like punishing impure people. I like killing people that do deserve it. But I have a certain rush whenever I sling off a creature's head. Ugh, it's so nice. You hear like it's like groaning a bit like to that, and it's just like anyway. Sorry, I do apologize. Sorry. I don't like dealing pain, and I only reflect what my owner typically shows. And I haven't had enough time to reflect off of you yet. So I do apologize if I'm a bit too brutal.
Eccentric.
I do apologize. You know, you should have met my first owner. He's very much like you. Fight for the real, the honest, the truth. Kind of... He's a nice man. Or, if he was a man. I don't remember. He's... a very old man.
Well, I will have to say, I don't remember a lot either. I don't even remember where my home was.
No,
But
I don't
I
even
do remember walks in mountains.
I remember a landscape, like, I remember landscapes filled with lush green forests, and the horizon, you could not see a horizon, you could just see the endless, it's hard to explain, because I don't truly believe what I saw then, because there was no curve. It was weird. You see, he says to you, and I remember like white sky instead of a blue sky. It was white. It's nice. It's not like a flashbang, or it's like it was not like a. It was. I almost said. I said flashbang. Jesus Christ! It was not like you were like stunned with white color in your face whenever you looked up into the sky. It was like a nice white color, you know, like darker white, if that makes sense. It's nice. I remember that. I also remember the first creature I killed. I apologize, Scar.
Well, it's not the worst I've been through. I've had a lot of years to
Well,
better at controlling myself.
Well, you should know my true name. My true name is Titanstone. But Stone, nobody calls me Titanstone, but people call me Titan because it's easy to pronounce. But I am known as the Titanstone.
Okay,
What?
I would say some really awful character joke here about he sure does go in some high places.
Shut the fuck up, all of you. Alright, let's continue.
It sure reminds me of how Mount Everest was.
Okay, you guys can all go fuck yourselves.
Why Mount Everest?
He's a stoner.
What the fuck?
God. Alright. You see that?
I was focusing in on Titanstone. It does remind me of someone.
There's somebody goes by the name Titanstone in a franchise. I don't remember the franchise, but yeah.
That's not the reason. That's not the reason why it sounds familiar.
Oh, I know what you're thinking of, you bastard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
He's thinking of Faskin. Even I fucking remember that. Come on, Golden. Really?
I don't remember because
Faskin was like one of the best characters.
Yeah, it was, but poorly developed because you fucked that over back in. But anyway, moving on.
What?
Wait, Faskin.
Shove it up your ass! Faskin was like my favorite character. That whole thing.
I remember the one guy that fucked me over.
This is my secondary character in the previous campaign. The dwarf.
He was a really good character. I loved him. He was so fun. Oh
well, he doesn't remember.
It is not
anyway, yeah.
Want to beat the living shit out of me?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no. So yeah, it is.
That's the one thing you remember.
Yeah, that's the only thing I remember about him.
Yeah, that was Faskin Titanstone.
I'm a chronomancer.
Funny.
Yeah, no, very similar name to one sword. Yeah, but There isn't much
exactly
more
what
I'm,
we're gonna do.
I'm
It's a
thinking
good
of
transition.
to like question and whatnot.
Well,
So,
okay, guys, I have some good news. By the way, the way that the stream ended was just at the end of Nexo segment. So we got everything that Nexo and Molg was talking about. All right, sorry, Scar, continue.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, no, I think what Scar is he's just going to continue doing this until well, he feels like he's reached a certain threshold in like the information he should know now, and yeah.
Yeah. No, I understand. Okay. Is that everything you wanted to do? Weird question to ask. Okay. We're now gonna move over to Nexo, Blue, Golden, Golden, Ipsis. Let's do Golden before Drift. It's just that we can finish it. Golden, what do you do?
What do I do? What do I do? After leaving Rattler's place, because there isn't much anything else to do in there, and yeah, there isn't much anything else to do in there except from I guess just Drift working on something.
Yeah.
I'm headed back in the dorm.
Oh. Okay, so there's literally nothing. Okay.
Alright. Yeah.
So me and my brother just talked about to him about the adventure I had in there. Kind of also being sorry not sorry attitude towards him.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I get it. I don't blame you, honestly. All right. So that's all you're gonna say to him?
No, of course I'm gonna say more, of course, and
yeah, your brother and like, if you want to, we can act it out. I honestly don't mind. It can give everybody like a chance for like rekindling with their family and stuff like that.
Of course, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Drift, don't forget your flippin' daughter.
Oh, that's I mean, ideally.
You just did, didn't you? Piece of shit.
No, that's why I'm heading there.
Yeah, I'm joking. That is why we're gonna get over you, because you are having the most time.
You'd be a great
now,
father.
essentially, Will, Golden, you okay? So as you're walking with your brother, you see that he's then okay. So it's gonna be like a bit like where he's talking about girls, and that there's another Kenku, really good friend that is called this, the Kenku girl, right? We're gonna just call her the Kenku girl for now. I could probably call her something like Mia or something, but essentially he basically met this girl called Mia, and Mia, she was like really nice and stuff like that, but he cannot stop talking about Astrid. It's like, oh, she has become, her magical skills and stuff like that has become really good, and she's become really nice, and like, oh my god, she's so good. And he's just like breaking it down to you, and he cannot shut up. All right, about his.
By any chance, hey, bro,
What is it?
I go closer to him and stuff.
Yeah.
Are you in love with her?
And just as you say that, you see that the teacher, the turtle teacher, comes around the corner, and he's just like,
Of course.
"Ah, the two I've been searching for."
Hey!
As gotta leave that on the cliffhanger. You know how that is.
Okay, first of all, is it ma'am or sir?
Oh, it's a man. It is a man. It's a man.
It's a man.
Now,
it's a man.
You see that he walks over to you. As he basically bows to you. He does. Speaking like, and you know that what he says to you is an honor to meet one fellow of the order. He doesn't say the order, but he says the real name of the order, right? To you, right?
Oh,
and, yeah. And he basically bows to you, and he then says to you,
oh.
right, do you guys have it? So, do you have anything to report to the council?
Yes. First of all, I thought I was a fucking ninja. Anyway, yes, we have slain a dragon of thou name
Mole.
the mole the cannibal.
Mole gun.
It's a G at the end, Gold. Come on.
The mole. I didn't hear mole. I just heard mole.
Think
Yeah,
of
it's Mole
Moog. Both at the H
Imagine
and
Mole
L.
the dragon. Oh, sorry.
Molg the cannibal.
Oh my
From
god, that's horrible. Alright, now.
Please, oh my god.
Anyways, you
Fine,
basically,
be right back.
you basically walk over. You basically say that you can. Ah, so you did slay the dragon of the terror of Timeria. That's amazing.
Yes.
It is lovely to see that you have completed this task. Was there anybody with him of knowledge, and can your party be trusted?
So far it seems that the party can be trusted on taking care of things that maybe even the order may request of me to say off the party. Of course, with no one actually knowing about the order.
Well, we will trust your. We will trust your. We will trust your words on this, and whether or not we should bring them into the fold. But it is only. You're one of the best operatives we have, Mr. Black Figure, and you have the largest kill count of anybody in the order around your age. So we know that you can handle that. We trust your instincts when it comes to handling this certain situation. If you say that they can be trusted, and you want to bring them into the fold, that is your decision.
I am a bit curious about one.
Which one? Do we need to deal with them?
It's not a threat, just still learning about them, nothing else.
May I ask who this is?
Hmm.
You don't have to answer, but I'm asking.
This Scar guy. I don't know exactly his full name exactly. I don't remember.
He's been in some of my studies, not my studies. He's been in some of my classes. Yes, I've seen him. Big lumbering. No offense, a little bit of an idiot. A bit slow, that one. Can I say that I'm not trying to be insulting towards him, but he doesn't seem like the smartest bean in the barrel. Is that a saying? Is that a saying? Bean in the barrel?
Fish in the barrel.
No. That's not a saying. The smartest bean in the barrel. I swear that's a saying. I'm just gonna make it a saying in my fucking world. Anyway.
Yeah, not that I've ever heard.
No, I've never heard it myself. It's just that I just came up with something. Anyway, you see that he looks at you. It's just like, right. Anyways, is there anything you want to report extra towards the situation?
Yes. As far as we know, a great sword, a magic sword. I don't know exactly what it was now. I do not remember if it spoke to me or not, but it felt like it when I got close to it. That is. But except from that, nothing more. I don't know if that could be an interesting information. Exactly of, but.
You see that he then is just like, right, all right, I will take this.
And as the last note, from what I know of a person called Triff, of course you knew her.
Yes, I've seen them.
Yes. Apparently, the dragon provided the possibly strongest acid that probably this earth has seen.
Well, I will trust your judgment.
Can that be used as a weapon maybe in the future?
Well-
the Order's decision is up on that.
Well, we haven't. Well, first of all, the order. You know that we aren't a militaristic order, but we do deal a lot in espionage,
Mhm.
and but I cannot take. I mean, I can take this further up to the order if you wish, Blackfigure, but I shouldn't.
Of course.
But I should be more.
The more information, the better, as always. That's my motto.
Yes. All right, Shadow, and you see that. Yes, yes, yes. And you see that he bows. Also, as he turns around, you see that he then goes. Also, it should be referenced that the prince of the dragon-born cities are traveling with our party, and you see that the guy just turns around and faces him and just like, interesting, as he then disappears and falls into the shadows. All right.
That felt like a James Bond movie, except
Phew, that
Really
was scary. All right, Damon. So, what do you think of doing right now?
No, I don't think about doing anything else. I'm just, I'm just chill. I'm just like,
Oh, yeah, you were talking about this other Kenku. Are you in love with him?
Transition. No. Well, that'd be funny. Now, you have an awkward conversation with your brother. You do, as he's like dodging you for a little while, and we're now gonna fade over to Drift, because he's gonna dodge you. I know that
Dodge
I could act
questions.
this. Yeah, he's just gonna dodge you, and it would take too long to act out. I apologize.
Yeah, I know. Let's just say they talk about some stuff. They blah blah blah. You know.
I do still love this interaction. Drift. Will?
Yes.
Ah,
Sorry.
Yes, indeed, my friend. You don't have to apologize, motherfucker. Just be fucking present, motherfucker. Anyway,
Sorry, I zoned out right before you decided to talk to me.
now essentially, first of all, you basically what you're gonna do, Will, is that all right? So what do you do? Sorry, what you're gonna do? What the fuck, Eric? All right, continue. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna head back to my dorm.
All right, you head back to your dorm, and you see that as you head back to the dorm and you open the door, was the girl in Sphinx? I don't remember.
She has access to my area.
Oh, right, yeah, she does. She is inside already, and she runs up to you, hugs you, and see that she's like wearing a braid. She is, Will, and she looks like nicely dressed, and you smell. No, wait. Roll me an investigation check.
That's a 17.
Oh, 17. Lovely. Alright, so as you roll a 17, you notice that she smells perfume. Lavender. Huh. Alright.
what are you trying to say, Beckett?
Okay. Okay. Sorry. I decided the approach that I was gonna go with is not what I would actually I feel like Drift would actually go with. Let me think.
Vibe?
She's gonna okay, so she runs up to hug me, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna give her a big hug and pick her up at the
Yeah.
same time,
Mhm.
right? And then I'm gonna go, where did you get that?
What do you mean?
And I sniff it, like, very obviously, as if to indicate.
Okay, fine. I was out with Damien earlier today, and I wanted to look nice. He says to you.
Oh. Well, that's not the question I asked. I wanted to know where you got it.
What are you asking specifically? What you got? Oh,
You're
this.
clearly wearing
Oh,
some sort of perfume.
you see that? You see that she says like, oh
I'm
yeah.
not sure I recognize this outfit.
Well, I kind of made it with help from my classmates.
Really?
Yeah, we do a bit of sewing on the side, but we do like magical sewing we do in class, and one of our teachers teach us how to do it. And you know, I wanted to do something nice for. I wanted to look nice.
Well, it looks wonderful.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And she blushes. Her cheeks lighten up, and she like looks away for a second, and then she looks at you, just like, all right. Yeah.
Okay. Drift suddenly gets a really, what does Drift know what class approximately Astrid falls into as a character?
Oh, did I even
Rough.
say what she fucking falls into in? No, she does like a lot of classes, but essentially, you know that she's been taking up magic class a lot as one of the teachers. Actually, let me actually act this out with you. All right, you basically like a month ago, sorry, 2 weeks ago, you basically had one of the teachers come into your dorm room, and they opened up the dorm room, and there's just, or they knocked on the dorm room, and they basically opened, and you see that it's the succubi that is there, and you see, and basically, you see that, hey, may I speak with you privately?
Oh, so this is a flashback. Okay.
This is a flashback. I shouldn't have flashbacks in my story, but I'm going to.
Flashbacks are fine as long as they're done properly. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're having a flashback.
Mm-hmm.
What was I working on at the time? Oh, okay. So I'm tinkering with the railgun after it's just been finished.
Mm-hmm. All right. You are tinkering with the railgun, and you hear the door knocking on, and you see the teacher that doesn't hide himself at all. That is a succubi. Walks up to you and just like, can I talk to you?
Yeah, sure. What's up? I
all right.
say without looking away from what I'm tinkering with.
All right. You see that she looks at you and it's just like, okay, so I have something to tell about your ward. I know she's not your daughter, but
Astrid? What's
yes. Up? I mean, yeah. Now, essentially, first of all, I have noticed a magical gene within her body. Has Astrid ever told you where she comes from?
I don't think I ever bothered to ask.
Well,
I basically adopted her off of the streets in the capital.
Well, she has the blood of a powerful magic strain. She does.
So what? She's a sorcerer?
Yeah, she's very powerful. She has powerful magical abilities, and she is able to. Well, I've seen it in her classes that she's had with me, personally, and essentially, I've seen that she has taken control of several things, and that she is she's more powerful than a wizard, mind you. People misunderstand sorcerers all the time, but she's able to do things wizards are not able to do. She's able to learn more quicker and has a faster ability of learning magic than everybody else. Me and the rest of the faculty, including Hammond, would love to teach your daughter how to become more prolific with magical abilities.
Do you want her to specialize in magic?
Well, she doesn't have to. It's just that we would love to build upon her abilities as a magician, if you will.
Sure, as long as
It's
other
what
fields of study aren't neglected.
Yeah, well, we have a brilliant magic.
It's good to get your exercise and learn how to defend yourself in close quarters.
That, and she also has an excellent, she has an excellent co-student that she trains with, and he teaches her a bit about magic here and there. Yeah, I believe you know him, Damien. Yeah.
The Kenku kid.
yeah, he's great. He
gonna
well,
roll
I don't know what
check.
kind of training he has had, but he's basically great at magic, from what I can see.
Okay.
So
She just sees all of the pieces of the railgun successfully extend as I was working on it, like the choop 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 choop.
yeah.
So it you know a clearly mechanical thing happens as we're talking.
Yeah, you see that she's like, that's nice. I don't know what this is. I am not. It's interesting. It does look
And
cool
I
though.
kind of click the spin up button a few times as if to rev it, so they spin a little bit.
Vroom,
you spin
vroom,
a little
vroom,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Vroom, vroom, except for it's with the clicking mechanical.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. I love that. You basically made that rum 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 sound, like not
Yeah.
literally. You get my point, but
yeah, revving
you-
the motor.
you basically rev the motor, and you basically see that she's just like, wow, that's fascinating. I don't know too much about that.
Take a guess as what kind of weapon this is.
Will you see that? No. Now, no, I don't know what kind of weapon it looks like, but it reminds me a lot of Baldur's boomstick thing. You know, his arm thingy where he fires it and it deals like, and it's great at doing shit. You know, it's I don't know what exactly.
Honestly, I'm actually kind of disappointed by that answer. I was hoping either you would say something like incredibly spot on or incredibly dumb, and you said something lukewarm.
Oh.
But you're correct. It is kind of like the boomstick, except also it's not at all like the boomstick.
So, I apologize that I don't know the answer to this.
It's okay. I was just hoping that if you didn't say something completely on point, you would say something silly enough for me to laugh. But that was pretty lukewarm.
I mean, it looks like, you know, Dad. I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not the smartest.
I'm not criticizing you. I was just. Anyways, point is, yes, it is a projectile weapon. Anyways, we were talking about Astrid. We're off topic.
Yeah, I would love to take her up on our school's curriculum. I would, and basically make her a. Well, we could probably, if she wants. Obviously, we're not going to force anybody here on the school to do something they do not want to do. That's the last thing we want to. However, magic is a temperamental thing, and she will need good teachers and good students to help her on her path, because sorcery can be dangerous if you do not temper it with care. Trust me, I know.
I'd like to request that not only she take classes suitable for her nature as a sorcerer, but also take wizard-based classes. Magic theory.
Oh, absolutely. I that's like part of the curriculum here. I would, but yes, absolutely. Don't even worry about it. Of course, we will give her of course, we will give her
And I can also help her study for those classes.
Yes, I mean, I hope that you.
How am I? Like, what's overall in my magic theory classes? How well do I perform?
I'll say that you do 70 out of 30. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, magic is like complicated even for you. I wouldn't say that you do 100 out of 100, but you do better than average. I'll say you do at least 70 to 80%. Yeah.
Maybe I should roll an intelligence check.
I mean, if you want to, roll me a D100 actually. Roll me a D100 actually. D100. It's way more funner if we do it that way. That way we can get the direct percentage of what you get.
80%. Let's go.
80%. All right, that's pretty good.
Poggers.
I mean, I would have had, if you got underneath a 50, I would have had you re-roll, but you know, that's perfectly fine. Now, yeah, you get typically 80% of your magic things, and you learn quite a lot about magical theory and music. Sorry, not music. And also, one of the things that she and Damien has been doing, by the way, is spending time in musical and liberal arts. She has. So, so if she chooses, she could also go with totally a bard, which is weird to think about.
Well, I mean, if she does want to go bard, I'm going to make her go wizard as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because the ability to think rationally and utilize your intelligence to solve problems is important to me.
Yeah, I agree. You basically see that she, yeah, you see. Okay, so that way you Back to the Future. I made it Back to the Future. I always
Back
wanted
to
to
the
do
lab
that.
again. Uh-oh. Back to the lab again.
Back to the present.
Yeah. You guys see that, like, as you basically come into, like, you see that she is like, you see that she, like, was working at homework before you came through the door. And she was, like, going over some stuff. And, like, you remember the conversation you had before you left. And it's like, oh, remember to do your homework. Remember to, like, be, like, conjulant and learn. Because learning is your biggest... Yeah, and you just had a conversation with her before you left. And you just like, yeah, you gotta learn and stuff like that. And you remember that conversation, all of that stuff. And back to the present. Let's go.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so she's okay, so I'm holding her, she's got her outfit. Okay. Okay. So, how are your magic classes going?
Well, they're going fantastic. They are a bit complicated here and there, but I'm getting there. You know, I'm learning magic, and that's important to me because, like, you know,
What kinds of things have you learned recently?
Well, first of all, I learned. Well, 1 second. I need to look up something.
We're prepared for that question.
No. Sleep. So no, not sleep. It's not that I wasn't prepared. It's just that, like, it's very easy to figure out what she was using. Well, first of all, I learned my first cantrip, or like my second cantrip, and I decided to take the spell. I decided to take message. I did. So now I can. Now I can.
Excellent.
Yeah. Now I can use that to, like, message forward to back, and it's great. It's great. It's like the teachers say that it's excellent in battle because it's great for not telegraphing what you're doing to an obvious opponent. It's fantastic. It's one of the things that, like, I asked, and it was just like, hey, can you teach me this? And it was nice. It was nice. They the teachers there are fantastic. They keep teaching me cool things, and it's pretty good. I also learned the shield spell, first level. You know, shield spell.
That's great.
Sorry.
That'll be
Yeah,
perfect.
and I don't really have too much else
What the fuck
to
was
do. I'm like standing behind learning Burning Hands, which is really good.
That's
It's
a good
really
spell.
Yeah, it's a good spell. Yeah. Or I would also love to, like, consider learning, like, a spell like Color Spray, because it's great for blasting at your enemies and
I
make them
tell her,
blind.
I have a recommendation for you. And I summon Ruffle.
Summon Familiar. Yes, I've heard of this spell. I don't think I've ever seen it. Like, I haven't ever been able to, like, cast something like this.
Ruffle's like on my arm.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that. I mean, I am learning, like, a bit of wizardry here and there, so I might be able to. Yeah, who knows? It would be interesting. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Hey, and she, like, scratches it a bit, and it's just like, okay. Yeah. I also, one of my classmates.
If you have any questions about magic theory, I can help you.
Oh,
Some of the stuff that you learn in those classes don't really make a lot of sense because they're a bit behind on the principles of reality. But you know what? To each their own, I suppose.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's the best.
Yo, my heart rate dropped to 47. What the fuck?
Nice.
Am I dying?
Are you dying?
Am I
Let's
dying?
go.
I mean, I have a pretty low heart rate, but Jesus Christ.
47.
Yeah, 40 is a little low.
Is your blood sugar not up?
55.
Is your blood sugar not up, motherfucker?
I think my blood sugar should be fine.
Jesus Christ. Jesus
Holy
Christ.
hell.
You sound like... Dude, that is...
55 is kind of normal, right? 55 to 60 is like normal for me. Resting.
That's... Ooh. I mean, I wouldn't say...
It's still low for the average person, but it's yes, for lower.
But a normal resting heart rate should be between
Oh, it just
100
triggered his 48 again.
Yeah, normal
Will.
resting heart rate should be between 60 and 100.
Well, I am so
60 and
tempted to
70.
just. I'm so tempted to say go
Yeah,
to the
60,
fucking.
76.
Well, I'm so tempted to say go to the hospital, but I wouldn't do that to you.
No, I'm fine, honestly. Like, my heart rate has always been low.
No, you
America, am I
misunderstand.
right?
You
America,
misunderstand.
am I right?
You misunderstand me. I was making a joke on the American healthcare system.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't want to go bankrupt. Thank you.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Good luck with paying $200,000 in a one fucking time. Jesus fucking Christ! I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, $4,500 for an ambulance ride. I'm not
Oh,
going into debt for a ride in the wee
Jesus.
woo wagon.
Fucking dude, you're gonna move to Norway when you get to 30 years old. You're moving to Norway, and you're gonna have a healthy life where you can actually go to a
Honestly,
hospital with.
It's not like I haven't thought about it.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Like I will let
Anyway.
you live with me, Will. I'm not even shitting. Jesus Christ! Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, so anyways,
Jesus Christ.
has she taken any physical combat classes of any kind? Fencing?
Yes, she
arts?
has taken a couple, but none of them are like super strenuous, mind you, Will. Like
Right.
none of them. I mean, don't
What
get
is
me
she
wrong.
taking? Is she taking fencing? Or is she taking like
Oh yeah,
martial
she's
arts?
taken. She has started taking like a little bit of like sword fighting fencing. She does tell
Okay.
you that that is like, it's hard. It's really
Then I would
hard.
like to okay. Well, at some point I would very much love to help you train.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, yeah. I would love that. That would be amazing. I mean, it would take me a lot of practice, and I'm not
What
sure.
kind of sword do you use?
Oh no, they just. First of all, they didn't give us any more than a arming sword. If you know, like that's the
Right.
best thing that's the
With
most
a dull
advanced we
edge.
get. It's obviously dull, yes, and they do put a barrier around us so we don't feel super much pain. But that
Yeah,
way,
bludgeoning damage to the face.
yeah, but we don't take any damage per se when we're in this barrier. To be fair, it can be dispelled, which is a nightmare. Mm.
Yeah, but nobody in your age group is gonna be able to do that.
No. I mean, it's pretty cool when it comes to that. He's able to. He's so much advanced than all of us, you know. He's able to outpace everyone.
He's had a lot more real world experience. Also, even he couldn't cast dispel magic, just so you know.
Oh, well, I guess you're right. I guess I'm worrying too much.
But don't worry, you'll catch up.
I will. I mean, it'll take me some time, but I'll catch up. Yeah, for sure. I mean, are you guys heading out anytime soon? It's not that I.
Probably not for a day or two at the very least. Maybe even longer. Kind of depends.
Oh, I mean.
Oh, by the way, and I pull out the trinket, the artifact that I found.
Oh, you pull out the artifact you found.
Yeah, the
Which
battery.
artifact do you have in mind? They pulled out.
The battery.
Oh, you see that
Oh,
she.
and I pull out all the robot pieces that I have.
Oh, this is. Oh, I never seen this before. This is interesting.
Well, if we got time,
Turns out it's
I
the
wanna
Guardians
work
from
on it.
Legend of Zelda.
You guys.
And I'd like you
Oh.
to help me.
Oh no, it's not. I love the enthusiasm too, but no. Anyway, yeah. What did you say, Will? Sorry.
Oh, I was talking to Asher. I was like, I want to do some work on this at some point, and I have an idea that I want you to help me with, if you're interested.
Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. I would love to. That'd be amazing.
What time is it?
Are you
the
asking
game.
what the
Like in the game.
Oh, sorry. I thought you asked like somebody outside. It's around 10 o'clock, like 9, 10 o'clock at night.
Okay. I stretch, right, as I'm doing in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, all right, well, you learn best right after you go to sleep. So why don't we do a quick bit of fencing, and then go to bed.
All right. So you two both have a little bit of fencing
Quick
style.
training session.
A quick training session. As you guys.
I want to try and give her proficiency with a sword.
It's gonna take more than one session to do that. I do.
Oh
want to
no,
warn you.
absolutely. I just want to let you know that that's the point. Is that eventually?
No, I know, and I respect that. I respect it, Will. I do.
Cool.
Also, I have finally made her into level 1. So everybody just level 1.
You'll,
Having a month of training will do that. I will allow that for her. Is that she'll have a month, and then I think that the max she can reach is like level 5 in the school. And that's
By the way,
it.
did everybody else add their levels to their characters? We got
Yeah.
one level.
Everybody else did except for Sage, I think, but that's Sage.
We're all level 9.
oh, I didn't. Wow, I
Wait.
forgot to do that.
Yeah, add
Well,
one
let me
level
see,
to
let me
your
see,
main
let me see,
level
let me
or
see,
to
let
your
me see.
multi-class.
Well, let me see, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Man, how come you spent 2 weeks not doing it?
It's okay, Bird.
One, because I didn't realize that. You know,
No, I haven't
two,
leveled up.
because I'm kind of.
Okay, Golden. Remember, you have 2 extra key points.
I'm pitying myself, is what I'll say.
Golden.
2 extra key points. Okay.
Yeah, no, from the demon fight, you got 2 extra key points. Very important that you remember that. Yeah, what is it? Cursed?
Do I learn any more spells?
I'm gonna say you do not learn any other spells since you leveled up like last session. No, absolutely not.
I did get another level in wizard.
Oh, well then yes, you get 2 more spells as you leveled up once in wizard. Yeah.
Okay.
Every single level in wizard, you get 2 spells.
Can we
Excellent.
go? Can we go over the leveling stuff after the D&D session?
Well, I
Yeah,
promise you, Golden, you and me will do, and Bird.
Explain it too afterwards, please. Thank you.
For sure, for sure.
Oh,
All right,
thank you.
now I need to like describe this to this session wasn't so important with the leveling. You guys go to bed. You do, all of you do, and you guys wake up with the smell of smoke and screaming in the distance.
Oh, dragons are pissed.
That
Oh,
will
we're
be
sleeping.
that will be the end of the session. Thank you guys so much.
You know, a soft cliffhanger this time.
It's not a hard one. Hey, it doesn't need to be. You know, it works. Thank you guys so much for joining me for today's session of the Fate of Asharon. We will be back next week when the party will... Well, who the fuck knows at this point? No.
We've got a lot of stuff to pursue.
But everybody, get ready. Get steady. We will see you guys on the next episode of the Fate of Asharon. Goodbye.
Of Asharon.
Talk to you guys later. Bye.